Big John here. Welcome to another video. Thank you very much for clicking view. I really appreciate it. Before we start, if you could just take 2 seconds to go down the bottom, press the subscribe button, then that would be absolutely fantastic. That way I get more subscribers and you get to know every time I put a new video up. So basically what I'm doing today, it's been quite a long time since I've been able to put any videos up. I've had a couple of medical issues recently which have kept me out of the woods and is still keeping me out of the woods and away from the outdoors. So I've had enough of that, so I've decided to do a little gear review video, which is not something I've done before, but I've been looking around at compasses recently, sort of looking into what are the most popular ones and the most efficient ones that are out there. General consensus that I've seen through YouTube videos and Facebook pages and all that kind of stuff is that the Suunto MC2 is a very good compass. It's a very popular one. So that was one I was looking to get. However, I did find a cheaper alternative by a company called Naturehike. They do a compass which is very similar to the Suunto MC2, but it's a lot cheaper. It's the Naturehike ZNZ09 is the model, and what I'm going to do is a quick little review, show it to you. Okay, so here is the compass in question. It's the Naturehike ZNZ09. Comes in a very nice padded mesh bag. Keep it nice and safe, which is great. So here it is. It's got a flip lid on it. Okay, so it's a base compass with the lid. So there you go, Naturehike. So as I say, this is very similar to the Suunto MC2. To be honest with you, from looking at the pictures and videos, it's almost an identical twin. So start off with a few of the basic points here. So you've got your standard, you've got your bezel ring, your movable bezel ring, with your red arrows inside your doghouse or your shed, depending on which way, what phrase you like to use. So you can get your facing south we are, so you can get your dog in the doghouse or red in the shed. So you've got that there. Underneath you've got the grid lines for use with the map. What you've also got with this compass, which again is similar to the Suunto MC2, is you've got an adjustable declination. So if you can see all the numbers on the inside, you've got east declination that side, west declination that side, and there's a small screw there, which you turn with the very small screwdriver provided, which comes with it and fits on the lanyard. You can use that to adjust the declination depending on where you are, what maps you're using, so you don't get lost. This outside dial also glows in the dark, so if you are brave enough to do some nighttime navigation, then that'll help you with that. But what it does also comes with is, it's quite small, is a small LED light. So again, if you are going in the night, you can use it to look at the compass or look at the map, which you're using to get around. So that's the bezel ring. What you've got then also to take your bearings or your azimuth, you've got these little markers there. There's one at the front, one at the back, so you can take your azimuth, your bearing, and then your reverse azimuth or reverse bearing, depending on which phrase you use again. They are also glow in the dark, so again, if you're navigating in dark conditions, then that's a big bonus. As with most base plate compasses, you've got all the measurements on the side, and the conversions for 1 in 50,000 there, and 1 in 24,000 on that side, and rulers on both sides as well. You've also got on the base this magnifying glass, so you can obviously read things close up on the map, see the small entries on the map, but also it can be used in sunny weather as a device for starting fires. Okay, so again, multifunction, which is something that everybody tries to subscribe to when they go out into the woods. And also on the base plate you've got these 3 rubber feet, which of course just holds it nice and steady, so when you're on the map it doesn't slip off. Moving on to the lid, as I say, it's got a nice little lid in it which clips closed, keeps the compass safe to start with, but then as I say, you've got a mirror on it, which you can use when you're shooting your bearings. You can take your bearings and you can see to make sure that your compass is in the right spot. And then what you've also got is the sighting hole, okay, which works together with the mirror. So when you've got your bearing and you're trying to find something in the distance to walk to, sort of a permanent landmarker, so a tree or a rocky outcrop or something, you can use your mirror to make sure you're on the right bearing, and then use the sighting hole to see where you want to go, to make sure that you can walk there straight without having to have the compass in your hand the whole way. Also then, being multifunction, as I said, with the mirror there's a first aid and hygiene element to it, so you know, you can check for any issues that you won't be able to see yourself. So if you've got any scratches on your face, something in your eye, or something happening in any other area that you can't actually see yourself, and you've got the mirror for that. Also, again, using the sighting hole, you can use it as a signalling mirror. I mean, you can see the light in the background here, so that can be used as a signalling mirror. So it's an emergency device as well as a compass, as well as a hygiene device as well. So multifunction, which is something that we're always looking for. Now, having looked at this and had a little play with it, for my mind, there's only one thing really that I would say that lets it down in comparison to the Suunto MC2, and that is the sighting hole, because the sighting hole on the Suunto MC2 is a lot bigger than that. So again, not a huge problem. I mean, for the difference in price, I can live with that. That's not a problem. Yeah, so as I say, very good compass it looks like. I haven't actually taken it out and field tested it properly, but you know, it feels good and sturdy. The bezel ring doesn't wobble when I shake it. The needle inside seems to have a good movement on it. There's no bubbles inside or anything, so fingers crossed this will be a good little addition to my kit. And then what I'm going to do with it eventually is I'm going to make myself some ranger beads to go with it as well, so I can do some proper land navigation. Okay, so that is the let me see there, the Naturehike ZNZ09 compass. As I say, it looks like a really good compass. Multifunction, which is something I always look for. As I say, you've got the hygiene, you've got survival device with the signalling mirror, you've got combustion with the magnifying glass, and of course you've got land navigation with the compass. So yeah, as I say, looks like a really good compass. Hopefully it's not a case of you get what you pay for, because as I say, I did pay a lot less for this than I would have paid for a Suunto MC2, but it does feel pretty sturdy. As I say, the bezel ring doesn't shake or anything like that, so I'm hoping it'll be a good piece of kit. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. As I said at the start, if you haven't had a chance to do it, please go down and click subscribe. That way you'll be updated straight away whenever I put up a new video. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.